So when you were preparing for level one, how many hours you were dedicating for the exam, and within those four books, which book you felt was slightly trouble for you?
Initial mocks, I think my score was not that good. Just quant section specific score, I used to get almost, I think, 30% of the correct answers.
And did you do proper analysis of the wrong answers, or did you focus on difficult book properly?
I just checked the curriculum, and the curriculum was short enough for me when I compare it with level 2.
When you started preparing, so what was the flow? I mean, you were doing the same thing, like reading, watching, and then again, did it help you that okay, you had already done FRM and you're now giving SCR? So content wise or the exam wise, did it help you?
I would say yes, because see, FRM was also more of risk. Sustainability, SCR is also more of risk.
Because you've seen all the three exams, any particular differences that you identified in terms of say content, or in terms of how you should prepare? Hi guys, I hope everybody is doing good. Hi, this is Ganesh Nayak. I help finance professionals and students to excel in their career and become a better version of themselves. And I also help students who are preparing for competitive exams in finance. Now today I have with me one of my students, Ankit. He has been able to clear FRM Level 1, FRM Level 2, SCR and CFA ESG. So he's going to be talking about his entire journey of preparing for these exams, okay? And why did he go for these exams? What are the challenges that he faced? So Ankit, thank you very much for taking out time. Uh, can you give us a brief about you in terms of your professional journey?
Sure, Ganesh. Hello, friends. So, myself, Ankit Rambia. I'm an experienced professional, having worked in the industry for some 12 plus years. I've completed my FRM, then I've completed my SCR, and I've recently completed my ESG certification as well.
Perfect. So Ankit, let us talk about the FRM preparation that you were doing. Okay, level one. So when you were preparing for level one, how many hours you were dedicating for the exam, and within those four books, which book you felt was slightly trouble for you?
I think I appeared level 1 some in 2023, and I remember, initially when I, gave my first attempt, I did not do any coaching, or any learning as such. I, did self-learning. And that point of time, I think quants was the most difficult area or subject for me.
So you gave attempt again in level one.
Correct.
Immediately the next attempt was that?
No, I think I took some time, and then because I think my first attempt was before COVID, and then COVID struck. So I think that 1 year there were no exams that were taken, and then I had appeared again.
Okay, and then when you were preparing for the second time, were you able to complete every book, all the topics properly in terms of reading the textbook, solving? Because I remember you took the question bank package.
Correct.
So
Correct.
you did the solving also properly at that point in time?
Yes. So in my second attempt, I got an idea with my first attempt that I need some practice on the question side, because quant is something where you need question solving, to thorough your concepts, and that is what is checked in the exam. So I initially first started reading the books. After completing every chapter, I appeared the chapter wise questions,
right?
That helped me kind of give more confidence boost on my learning aspect, that completing in the chapters. And then finally I gave all the entire mock, that kind of helped me a lot.
Okay. And then you appeared for the exam.
Correct.
So before the exam, if you remember, what was the score that you were getting in mock papers?
Initial mocks, I think my score was not that good. Just quant section specific score, I used to get almost, I think, 30% of the correct answers, or 30-35% of my correct answers. But gradually, as I was appearing the question bank questions, and when I moved to kind of full mock.
I'm talking about the full mock actually.
Correct. So that's where I think, I kind of jumped to some 40-45%, though the score was still not that great, but at least it helped me, give that confidence to go and sit in the exam, and that I will be able to at least manage quants.
By any chance, you remember what are the quartiles that you got in level one?
Yes, so I got second quartile in all the subjects.
Oh wow, wonderful.
And that itself, was very surprising to me as well, because I've scored fourth quartile in quants, because it was like, very difficult subject for me. But then after going through that question bank and, understanding the concepts, it kind of really helped me to jump to that, second quartile.
And when did you give the level 2 exam?
So soon, completing my level 1, I soon appeared for my level 2. So I think I would have May. I appeared
May
October.
24.
Yeah, May 24.
Okay.
October was level 1.
November was level 1.
Sorry, November was level 1, and May
Immediately
was
level 2.
Level 2, because I was in that rolling zone where, since I had completed my level 1, and then I had that flow of preparation within me, that let me appear the level 2 right now only.
Okay. But you didn't feel that the number of chapters are very huge, and how will you be able to manage in such a short time?
Correct. So initially, I did not check that entire curriculum
before deciding.
That I'll be appearing level 2. But then I said no, I want to give it.
Okay.
Whatever be the case, and then which is why then I move or subscribe to that entire package of yours, which included
the video lectures
as well. And that is where I think I got that boost, that I will be able to manage within the timeline that has been set. I kind of prepared a calendar for myself,
a plan for yourself.
That by May I need to reach till this level, and then I've dedicated 2 weeks only for giving mocks and then appear for the exam.
So which book was very tough for you in level 2?
Credit risk. I think that was the most toughest for me, because I think that's in 2024 the curriculum had changed.
For credit risk,
a lot of chapters was changed, and even it was very lengthy. So credit risk was quite time consuming for me, I think, to prepare.
Okay, but in the question bank, the chapter wise questions, were you able to solve all the questions?
I think there were some 3 or 4 set of questions.
That was for SCR.
Yeah.
For FRM we had 2.
Correct. So yes, I was able to solve both.
Okay.
Both individual chapter wise questions.
And mock papers you gave 2 weeks before the exam.
Correct.
What was the score out of 80?
Within 40 to 45 range is what I used to score. I gave, I think, 2 mocks, and in both mocks I was in that same range, 40 to 45.
You were confident?
I was kind of confident, because though the score was not that great, but somewhere I knew, though right now in my mocks the score is this, but eventually when I'll appear for exam, I'll do much better than what I've scored in mocks.
Okay. What was if you remember, what are the quartiles that you got in level 2?
In level 2 also, my quartiles were 2 in all the subjects except for credit risk, which I was 3.
Oh, okay. Very good. I mean, so more or less, even though you're getting very high score, you were still confident. And why? Because did you do proper analysis of the wrong answers, or did you focus on difficult book properly? What was the reason?
When I created a plan, since I'm a working professional, I could not get or could not devote more time on a daily basis. So the plan that I had prepared for myself was to complete 1 chapter daily. Pick one book, as what you had recommended, do this subject first, then this.
The study plan,
Correct, as per the study planner. And that, for that particular book, I devoted 1 chapter every day. So I used to complete 1 chapter every day. And on weekends, I used to, try to complete 2 to 3 chapters. And following this, kind of plan, I was able to complete 5 subjects within 5 months, and at the same time with 2 weeks remaining for my mocks. And like I said, when I used to do the daily chapters, I initially first read the chapter from the book, view the video lectures, and then the next day appear for that chapter wise question, because it then revises what I've read the previous day.
No, this is a very good plan. I mean, for working professionals, be it level 1, level 2, whatever you have read, just give a gap of at least 1 day. and then solve.
Correct.
It also builds consistency.
Consistency, and it acts like a refresher. From what I have read or kind of viewed in the lecture yesterday, today it kind of rebrushes that concepts.
Right.
So it's very helpful.
Okay, wonderful. Now, after level 2, why did you decide to go for SCR?
So, like I said, like level 2 was had kind of taken a toll on me. I had spent so many hours of time and dedication in that suddenly after clearing level 2 on the weekends or on the daily basis, I realized I have so much of time, and where do I spend that time? I could see sustainability as a growing area or a field in this industry. So I said, looking at the certificate, I said, why not do this? And since I was like fresh, level 2 appeared or cleared, I just, checked the curriculum, and the curriculum was, short enough for me when I compare it with level 2. So I said, I can easily manage this. So I said, why not, rather than, spending time on the weekends, doing nothing, let me kind of, give this, because that will just kind of add on to my certifications.
When you started preparing, so what was the flow? I mean, you were doing the same thing, like reading, watching, and then again taking
Correct. The flow was the same. First, read the chapter from the book. Then you attend the video lectures, because that will help you a lot. Before straight away attending the video lectures, I think my suggestion would be to read from the book. Then you attend the video lectures, and then where you kind of get stuck or need more clarity, revisit the book and video lecture again.
And with respect to the 10 chapters that we had in the SCR, and there was some additional reading also.
Correct.
So you were able to do that additional reading?
Yes. So there were some notes provided from your side as well.
The PPTs were there.
PPTs, yes, correct. So that PPTs were also more than enough for me to kind of clear the exam. So basically, looking at SCR and the curriculum that SCR has, I think it is very manageable, and people can definitely take time out to get that certification done. And with industry demanding such certification, I think it would be very useful.
So somebody who cannot go for FRM at least can go for
SCR. Definitely.
Okay. And did it help you that you had already done FRM and you're now giving SCR? So content wise or the exam wise, did it help you?
I would say yes, because see, FRM was also more of risk. Sustainability, SCR is also more of risk. FRM includes more on the quantitative side. SCR is more on the environmental side. But yes, I think it is manageable, and I think there is a relation where you can establish giving both the exams.
So in the curriculum of SCR, there were 10 chapters. Any specific chapter, if you remember, that this was very painful for me, or this was something which I had to revise again or read again?
Within SCR, there was no specific chapter, which I think, could have been tough for me. I think all the chapters were easily manageable, and all I need, I think, I just kind of visited the video lectures, read the chapters once in the book, and I think I was good enough, to appear for the exam.
Okay. And then if you remember by any chance the quartiles of SCR, because there are 10 different books, 10 different
correct. So for SCR also I remember my quartiles, and of the 10 chapters which they give you the quartiles, I had scored 1 in 7 subjects, 2 in remaining 2, and 3 in 1 subject. I mean 1 chapter.
Okay. Interesting. Now after SCR, so you cleared SCR in October 2024.
Yes, correct.
And then you started for CFA ESG.
Yes.
Again, that was the issue. I am having a lot of time.
Now that I was, in that role, that